Jena again from Young Explorers. In my previous video, we had discussed about the Constitution of India, its preamble and its 22 parts. Today we are going to discuss about the heart and the soul of the Indian Constitution, that is the fundamental rights, which every citizen of our country needs to be aware of. So let's get started. The part 3 of the Constitution speaks about the fundamental rights of every citizen. It begins from Article 14 and ends with Article 32. Article 14 speaks about equality before the law, which means that every citizen would be treated equally before the law. Article 15, prohibition of discrimination, which means discriminating on the basis of religion, language, caste, gender, disability, etc. is prohibited. Article 16 speaks about equality of opportunity in the matters of public employment, which means that every citizen should be given an equal opportunity when it comes to employment, irrespective of their caste or religion, etc. Article 17 speaks about abolition of untouchability, which means practicing untouchability is a punishable offense and it is prohibited. Article 18 speaks about the prohibition of titles, which means that no citizen should have a title which projects the superiority of one's caste or religion. Article 19 guarantees 7 rights to its citizens. Article 19A, right to speech and expression, which means that every citizen has a right to express his thoughts and views in either writing or speaking or print media or social media or even pictures, etc. Article 19B speaks about the right to assembly, which means that any citizen can assemble anywhere and in any number, and provided they are unharmed and peaceful. Article 19C speaks about the right to form an association, which means that every citizen of India has a right to form an association and a union, but subject to reasonable restriction. Article 19D and E speak about the right to movement and the right to residence. This article guarantees the right to Indian citizens to move to any part of India and reside in any part of Indian territory without any restriction. Article 19G speaks about the right to practice any trade, occupation and business of your own choice, which means that any citizen of India can practice any business, trade or profession or occupation of his choice. Article 20 speaks about the right, the protection and respect of conviction of offences, which means that a person cannot be punished retrospectively, that is, at the time of the commission of the offence, the law should be in force. Secondly, no person can be punished twice for the same mistake. Thirdly, no accused shall be compelled to be the witness of his own crime, which is the right against self-incrimination. Article 21, protection of life and personal liberty. That means no citizen shall be deprived of his life and personal liberty except by the procedure established by the law. The life and personal liberty of an individual is so sacrosanct that it cannot be allowed to be interfered with except with the authority of the law. Article 21A, the right to education, was initially not part of the fundamental rights, but after the 86th Amendment it was included. Presently, this right guarantees compulsory education for children from the age 6 to 14 years. Article 22, protection from arrest and detention in certain cases. This article provides protection from the arrest made by police, and the police should have a reasonable justification for arresting any person, and the same cannot be on mere suspicion. Article 23, prohibition of trafficking in human beings and bonded labor. That is, human trafficking is prohibited, forced begging and exploitation and many other labors are prohibited. Article 24, prohibition of employment of children in factories. This article prohibits employing any children below the age of 14 in factories or mines or any hazardous industries. Article 25, this article provides the right to every citizen to practice, profess and propagate any religion of their choice. Article 26. This article gives the right to maintain and establish religious and charitable institutions, to manage their own affairs, to acquire and own their movable and immovable property. Article 27 provides that no citizen shall be compelled to pay taxes for the promotion or maintenance of any religion or any religious activity. Article 28 gives us the right to attend any religious worship or religious institution at certain educational institutions. Article 29, the protection of interest of minorities, which means that any section of citizens having their own distinct language, culture or religion have a right to conserve it. Article 30, right of minorities to establish and administer educative institutions. This right enables the people to give general and good education to children belonging to such backward minorities. Article 31, the right to property was abolished and has been incorporated under Article 300A in legal rights. Article 32 speaks about the constitutional remedies, which means whenever the above fundamental rights have been infringed or violated, the citizens can go and protect their fundamental rights by these 5 writs which have been incorporated: the writ of habeas corpus, the writ of mandamus, the writ of certiorari, the writ of quo warranto, and the writ of prohibition. So these are the fundamental rights that have been guaranteed by our Constitution. If you find this video informative and helpful, please do like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to click the bell icon. So until my next video, thank you and stay safe. Bye bye.